So YouTube family, right on time with it. We've been breaking and covering the news of Joe Flacco being traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Cincinnati Bengals. If you guys don't know, go check out that video because it's one of those trades that is going to live in infamy. No, it's not. I'm exaggerating about it, but Joe Flacco just got traded, and it shows you how abysmal the Cleveland Browns are. But I did videos, 2 different videos speaking about that. You guys can go check it out. What we need to talk about are all the people celebrating, thinking this means the biggest victory for Shedeur Sanders. What you think is forward progress, I see it as more regression from this trash organization. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a man by the name of Deshaun Watson who recently was cleared to play. He's just getting a few more reps and getting acclimated. I think all of you guys forgot when Jimmy Haslam, Andrew Berry, Kevin Stefanski, and other personnels like Tommy Reeves and Billy Musgrave, they all went to see Deshaun practice. This was like 3 months ago. They celebrated. They were in enjoyment. And I should have added the video of it to this, but it's on all my other videos. You guys seen this before. Everybody's seen the viral clips, how everybody were a phenomenal health-changing moment where he got healthy from a Achilles injury as severe as that, quick as that. Deshaun Watson, ladies and gentlemen. This dude has the fire in him still. He's still ready to play. But I'm going to show you how this is basically a dereliction of duty towards Shedeur Sanders with guys like Andrew Berry, who I'm holding culpable as that dereliction of duty. You'll see what I mean. I'll give you all the receipts. But yes, with Deshaun Watson coming into the picture, we already know the media was glazing Dillon Gabriel, but this should tell guys like Dillon Gabriel as well, they don't believe in you. Kevin Stefanski believe in you, but for how long will he keep his job? I think Kevin Stefanski is going to keep his job for 2 to 3 more years because I think he slept with Jimmy Haslam's wife, allegedly, something. I mean, the Browns are 6-20 in their last 26 games, and we're pretending that Deshaun Watson isn't on the table anymore. We're pretending that Zappy, the guy who they hired right after trading for Kenny Pickett away for peanuts and apples, we're going to act like we don't know what's going on with the Browns. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to start the show the right way.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my...
So watching this, a lot of you guys would propel Deshaun Watson as an afterthought. They got Zappy, they got Sanders, they got Gabriel. So why am I talking about Deshaun Watson? Well, I've always brought up Deshaun Watson in the picture. I only took 3 weeks off from referencing his name due to certain climates where we had to focus on this. Oh, Dillon Gabriel might actually get in because Joe Flacco was horrible. I knew he wasn't that good, but I thought he was serviceable enough. He wasn't even that for the Browns. So is it really Joe Flacco or is it Coach Kevin Stefanski? Is it Billy Musgrave? Is it Tommy Reeves and his redundant offense? I think it's all of them. But Deshaun Watson, ladies and gentlemen, was always predicted to return this season. I've been telling you guys week 9. I think it's going to be week 8, but I've been telling you guys even during the draft area, get ready for Deshaun around week 9. The money that they gave to Deshaun Watson is by far too much. The only way I could have seen the Browns getting excited where they can scave away from the contract, the $230 million guaranteed, even now it's still a record-breaking contract, but the $230 million guaranteed, the only way they can scave free from it is this new case that Deshaun Watson got. You know how he did a settlement with the 20-something alleged victims, where there were 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them, who decided not to take the settlement, which just means they wanted more money. My personal opinion, we want the big picture, the big one, not where we all get to share this amount in one lump sum. No, that man got $230 million. I believe a lot of it went to lawyers and said so victims. But anyways, It's a lot of money, so they're taking it to trial. If it can show, even if Deshaun is not found guilty, if the Browns can legitimately show that this guy, because they have this behavior thing in their contracts that a lot of people don't know. Remember, I brought that up. It's been there for like 2 years or a year, I think a year now. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. That's why Shamar Stewart didn't sign his contract with the Cincinnati Bengals until late, because you need to clarify, what does this discipline and behavior, that's not good character or whatever. It could mean anything. So if they can show that Deshaun Watson was liable in any way, shape, and forms, they can actually get rid of that contract. But here's the problem. Everybody brought the full house to go see Deshaun perform during his comeback, and they loved it. They loved it. This is an investment, bro. No owner or wealthy gentleman likes to lose. This is a competitive business with millionaires and billionaires, mostly billionaires. It's a competitive business. You don't want to lose all that money. Let me play a video right quick before we get into more of the contract.
Do you think Dylan Gabriel, I should ask, what are the odds Dylan Gabriel holds this starting quarterback position for the rest of the year?
Oh, God, the rest of the year? I would not bet on that.
If he's healthy, I should say.
If he's healthy, God, my gosh, what a question. I wouldn't bet on. I can't bet on that. I wouldn't. If I was in Vegas, I would not bet on that. I hope he does. I would not bet on that.
Why do you think?
I don't know. I just think there's so much left. There's so much of this season left. And there's so much pressure already. People are so angry at me because I don't want Shedeur Sanders in there right now, and they're giving him they're not giving him a fair shake and whatever. And I've never said that, but I feel like I'm being attacked on social media because of Shedeur Sanders.
Good, you should be.
I'm like, the guy's the third string quarterback. I'm excited about him. I want to see him in there, but I don't want to see him in there as a result of another guy playing poorly or the offense not executing. So Dylan Gabriel, it's his job. I hope the guy stays healthy. I hope he continues to improve, and I hope that Kevin Stefanski can put him in a good position to try to win games for this team. I mean, my God, we're already. I hear people already talking about next year and firing the coach. I mean, that sucks. It's October 7th. It's the first week of October. It sucks. So if I had to bet, I would say no, because I wasn't joking about Deshaun Watson. People can like that or hate it, but I think I would bet that in Vegas that he's going to start at some point this season. But I don't know.
All you people celebrated. Look, it's good. I want to celebrate so bad. My channel and all of our channels would actually do tremendous if Shedeur was in a stable situation, whether it was with Cleveland Browns or anywhere. So why would I want Shedeur to keep being a bench just for him to lose? If I want Shedeur not to get in there yet, it's for a good reason. I kind of agree with that, man. You didn't prepare Shedeur at all to get. This isn't college, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Shedeur Sanders has all the attributes, the complete package to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. Yep, you heard me. To be a Hall of Fame quarterback in the National Football League, the NFL needs a Shedeur Sanders. You see his impact. They hate the guy when he says nothing. You got Antonio Pierce talking about Shedeur needs to stop getting on camera and all. You're the third round quarterback. You should remember that. Antonio Pierce, you're a drunk and alleged drug head. Knock it off, Antonio Pierce. Didn't you just get fired? Didn't the Raiders just got rid of you? Didn't you just snitch on Tom Brady about what he tells you about certain refs and games? Bro, get out of here, Antonio. Why is it all the step-in fetchings are the main ones out here just doing the most on national TV?
Dumbo with them two nigga magpies. Remember them two nigga birds? I seen them little nigga birds. What was I supposed to think? They were French birds? I seen.
Well, I'm supposed to think Antonio Pierce is a French bird? Get out of here, bro. But Deshaun Watson, ladies and gentlemen, got claims and he got digs up next. I don't know how he's going to perform. After an Achilles injury, I don't know how great he's going to be. Deshaun's been injured multiple times before and he recovered. ACLs here and there, but an Achilles injury is different, man. Go ask Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to the Black Mamba. But Achilles injury, so I'm not saying that Deshaun is going to perform well and all that, but Cleveland are going to go all the way with a guy like Deshaun, a guy like Dylan Gabriel, and even a Zappy who's already getting more reps during so-called practice squad developments. We already exposed that. They had Shedeur throwing to equipment managers and an alleged rumor where he was even throwing it to the janitor as well. I don't know how true that part is, but we knew it was verified he threw to equipment managers. That's embarrassing, bro. This is not even $1 million. It's $1 billion organization, and you got your guy throwing to the equipment manager. Meanwhile, we seen Billy Musgrave made an excuse to why that Zappy is getting more reps with the practice squad. Even Tommy Reeves validated it, so don't get mad at me for spitting out truth. Meanwhile, you got Joe Flacco over here, who I've never hated, but the truth was you wasted the Cleveland Browns fans' NFL season yet again. Despite who's the quarterback, no matter if it's Shedeur, Dylan, Zappy, Deshaun, you wasted those great fans of Cleveland, although they are gullible people who like to get mad at me and can't see that I'm with them. I just exposed their owner, Jimmy Haslam, taking advantage of them, paying off Ohio politicians to get this $600 million stadium, and you guys are not even seeing that the taxpayers lose. But you love sports so much that you negated that part. It has an effect on all you people who live in Ohio. But you're more worried about this right here. And if we're going to talk about this, at least be truthful. At least be honest about the suspect motives, ulterior motives that the Browns have been displaying out here. I mean, look at the contract. Watson is still a few weeks away from a return to practice with Stefanski, commenting on his progress. This is Kevin commenting on his progress as he rehabs from his torn Achilles sustained almost a year ago. Watson signed a massive, we know that, blah, blah, blah. He's still owed $92 million over the course of this season and the next, $42 million in 2025 and $46 million in 2026. General Manager Andrew Berries continues to kick the can down the road with his contract in terms of salary caps, which has been given Cleveland flexibility to be active when signing free agents and extend their current players. You should be afraid of that last part. There is no team that should be worrying about extending players right now if you're a lowly organization such as the Cleveland Browns. The last thing you should think about is extending players. Of course, Myles Garrett made sense. He never was trying to leave Cleveland for real. Myles Garrett, the twerker. You really think he was trying to leave Cleveland? He was never trying to leave. He was trying to get an extension to get more money. Factual. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an abysmal season everywhere. The wake of this Joe Flacco trade only told me one thing. Shedeur is in a world of poop. Shedeur's world of being an NFL quarterback is yet delayed somewhat again. A lot of people are not going to believe it. You're emotional. I'm telling you the complete truth about this. Your guy, Deshaun Watson, will actually finish out the rest of the year because we know Dylan is not a culpable quarterback, at least not yet. Maybe one day Dylan can prove me wrong and become a great quarterback, but he plays for the Cleveland Browns, meaning the development is kaput. In the words of my Dutch German brethren, it's kaput. Meaning it's no good. You didn't develop Dylan. You knew he was not sustaining proper development during OTAs or training camp or the preseason. You used him as a chess move and a chess piece because of what the masses like me were saying about Shedeur. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over and out. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment sections, but this is really bad news. I don't know how to lie to you guys and act like this was the greatest thing because we know the Joe trade is going to lead to other unforeseen things. And I need you guys to get your head out of that wiggle and start waking up because when Shedeur finally goes off is when things are going to be enacted. And I need him to go off. I can't wait when he goes off because there's something that's going to be satisfying to finally see. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm DJ BlessOne, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed.
Heart been broke so many times.